lobby right now for the Zanzibar ferry. Making it through the check baggage point was a bit of a madhouse, real chaotic. I think the little belt on the conveyor broke for a second, so the bags were jammed up. It was kind of getting crowded with people, a little bit of pushing and shoving and whatnot, but it worked out. A random guy kind of showed up and kind of helped me with my bags and whatnot, and obviously wanted a little tip at the end, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So far the experience is good in the VIP section. Yeah, complimentary drinks and AC. If you're in the regular or whatever, you're probably outside in the elements. It's a little hot right now, and there's a lot more people in there. In this VIP section, we probably got about maybe 40, 50 of us, something along the lines. But so far, so good. So far, so good. So keep y'all posted.
So as you can see, nobody's really in here. Like I said, there's only a couple people in the outside areas. Um, I would definitely recommend taking that route. Got my little drink and just showing you again. That's a little section where you can get your little snack or your little drinks or whatever. Outside is where it's hot, full of people. So yeah, that's what it is. If you could afford it, get the VIP upgrade a little bit. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. So all of a sudden we got the call, time to board, and we make our little walk. You take your little bags or whatever and ride it on through, make it to the gate where you're trying to go. I just had a carry on, so I didn't have to check any bags or anything, so I can't really help you with that process. I think if you have a choice, you do better to try to carry on as opposed to trying to check your bags. But I understand in some cases that might not be a viable option. But it's just a lot more convenient if you can hold on to your bags, not have to deal with all of the people, trying to give you help, trying to get that extra tip out you, and trying to hustle and all that other good stuff. It just makes it a lot easier to travel from one spot to the next. It's really beautiful scenery again, right outside of the Twin Towers, and yeah, it was just a nice little move to the two boats. Again, there are two different boats. One is Zanzibar Fast Ferry, and the other one is the Azam. I forget the rest of the name, but it's the red boat, the red and white boat versus the green boat, the Fast Ferry boat. And yeah, so this is us making our way slowly, making it through. I gotta say, they did a good job of getting everybody through in a timely manner. I didn't feel like it took a long time to check or to get checked in, things of that nature. So, yeah, everything was cool, man. You have that anticipation. You're trying to figure out what you're dealing with. Like I said, I did have a certain type of VIP pass, and all of a sudden, when the guy checked my bag, most of the people were going. I'm gonna just say right, and then when he saw my pass, he's like, "Oh, on to the left." You open it like a door opened up, and like, AC, and da 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 da, and he served me up to the south. So it was kind of cool. Made me feel special. Made me feel special. You can see up in here, just a little setup again. AC, cool, calm, just laid back. TVs everywhere. They had movies going on. Once we got started, it's kind of like some Bollywood movie of some type. And yeah, it was cool, man. I dug it. I dug it. I was excited again. I found a guy. He had an empty seat on side of him, so we just sat next to each other. He was cool. I was cool. So it worked out. The ride again was about an hour, 30 minutes, maybe an hour, 40 minutes. You can see the outside portion right here. And with your VIP status, you can go inside or outside if you want to do, or if you want to. Um, I thought I was gonna do more video on outside, but once we got started moving, man, the water was rocky. It was kind of. I said, nah, you know what? Let me go back in my spot. So we were chilled out. After some time, they brought some snacks around, and it was cool. I dug the experience. I will say, I didn't have a choice as to what we watched as far as the movies were concerned. But again, you're not really worried about that. You're just trying to get there safely without a problem. Right there, you can see the hostess. He's getting. You had a choice of coffee, tea, and some type of little like a potato pastry of some sort. I got the chai, which is the tea, with some type of potato pastry. It was already sweetened, really good. I enjoyed it. I could have used like two of these pastries, but it was good. It was tasty. It was tasty. And again, as you notice, it really wasn't a full capacity trip. There were a lot of empty seats in the middle, and at this point, I was laughing at the lady. Um, the ship got really, the waves, I guess, were real rocky or whatever the case may be. So she was complaining, not say complaining, but we were all just laughing basically at how it was hard to stand up. We were kind of going up and down and kind of swinging back and forth. And yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting to see. I mean, I guess anytime you're on that water, you can sway. But again, like I said, I wasn't in a hurry to go outside and look around and get up. I didn't want to fall down and look crazy. So yeah, I did gather my nerves after a bit. I went upstairs for a second, and like I said, man, the wind was blowing and it was wavy, and I said, man, it'd be my luck. I do something clumsy, drop my phone in the water, and be out of luck. So I looked around for a little bit and said, "Oh, okay, this is nice. All right, got enough of that." It came right back to my seat. Yeah, some type of Bollywood movie on, man. I can't even remember the premise of this. I think the kid was kidnapped or something crazy, but it was interesting. It drew you in. It made you feel like some of those old Telemundo Telemundo TV shows, from back in the day. And then all of a sudden, man, we went from just water everywhere to I can see some land on the outside. I said, man, we here. We had Zanzibar. Nope, not quite. So I don't know what island that was, but eventually, we got closer. We hit another landmass again, and I think we are pretty close to the end of that trip. So I was feeling good about that. Making it to Zanzibar, time for paradise, right? Yeah, getting there. It's a pleasant ride. Going back, I actually did ride this screen boat, I believe, and I'll mention that once we get to me going back home. But pulling into the port, um, this is the other organization that I rode the ferry with. It's the Zan Fast Ferries. Um, the first one was the Zam, which was the red and white ship. And I will say, I think I had a more pleasant experience on the green Zanzibar Zan Fast Ferries. Like I said, we'll talk about that maybe in another video. But this was pleasant as well. Don't get me wrong, but I just think of the two, price for price, I think I had a better experience going the other way. And then once we got there, man, just the beautiful artwork. I was like, man, they doing it up, man. It's something else. Spectacular, beautiful colors and everything. Everybody, all the taxi drivers and everybody calling you, hey, you need a ride, you need a ride, you need a ride, come on, come on. So again, hopefully you got a ride waiting for you. But if you don't, I'm sure somebody out here would be more than happy to give you a ride to your hotel or wherever your destination is. And here you have us, man, just riding through the streets. I'll let the video play for a minute because it was beautiful. Just catching the sights, catching the sights. So I'm still trying to figure out the whole lay of the land as far as the distance from the port to the airport and things of that nature. But I was staying at the uh, Asante Sana Resort, I think it's called, or Cottages, something like that. And it was about an hour drive from me, man. So we just hung back. I enjoyed the ride, enjoyed the sights. I was just taking in the landscape, all the beautiful scenery and whatnot. Um, it's weird because in a sense, they have the sheet metal roofs and things of that nature, and it feels dated to a certain degree, but then it also feels peaceful. I was laughing because the guy, you had people riding on the back of trucks, riding on the outside of trucks, and just all kind of things that you would never see in the United States, man. And they were comfortable and content. Even here's another one right here. Full, packed tight, man. They just standing up riding. We might have did that back in the '80s, but not in the '90s. Here you got fruit, man. Just watermelon everywhere. I was bugging out. I love me some good watermelon. So, yeah, I said, man, I gotta take a picture. Look at all those watermelons. Whether or not they're sweet or not, I don't know. But probably so. This made me think about one of the old projects in New Orleans. That's just the impression it gave to me, man. I felt like projects, but it looked like it was abandoned and desolate. And yeah, so I don't know what was the story behind that. And then as we're getting close to the Asante cottages and whatnot, man, we're going down this dirt road, and I start thinking, man, is this dude trying to set me up? In my mind, I started thinking, all right, I'm gonna have to fight. I gotta fight. We in the middle of nowhere, man. We turned off the main highway and we like riding down this bumpy road. You don't see anything that resembles a resort, a hotel, or anything. You know, you see abandoned houses and whatnot. Now I'm sitting there in my mind. I'm like, all right, bro, we gotta knuckle up. I can't die out here. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to give old boy everything I got. So I'm getting my mind prepared. You know, I'm getting my mind prepared to have to do what I got to do to get back out of there. And then, you know, I'm admiring the walls that they got up. But again, I'm sitting there thinking, man, where are we? You know, if I was trying to find this on my own, figuring out rent a car or something like that, I'd have never found the spot because it was ducked off the beaten path, ducked off the beaten path. But then all of a sudden, you know, a little bit of civilization pops up, kind of, sort of. This is the aquarium where I went, where we played with the turtles and all that. Then I saw the kids. I'm thinking, all right, I guess we cool. There's a young lady in the vehicle with me also that worked at the resort, at the cottages or whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's okay. And then all of a sudden, boom, we pull up and I see this beautiful place, and I'm just like, man, check this out, check this out. I guess we, I guess we. So he's showing me to my bunk, to my cottage. Oh wow. He's telling me the view is amazing at
Okay.
sunsets and whatnot. And it really was. I took some awesome pictures up there. So we're walking, and I see this beautiful infinity pool. I'm like, man, yes, that's what I'm talking about right here. I gotta use that thing. And
Mambo. Asante. Oh, for me.
I saw the
Wow.
young lady,
Thank
but
you.
I didn't know she was
Oh,
bringing that to
thank you
me,
so
man. So
much.
I was like thoroughly surprised, man. The service over here was A1, top to bottom. The food was excellent. The amenities I was pleased with.
Very nice.
I really enjoyed my stay here. I really enjoyed my stay here, and I still keep in contact with some of these folks to this day. So good folks, good people, good staff, and this was Valentine's Day, right? I was by myself, so there was no need for the decorations, but I thought it was cute nonetheless. And here are a couple pictures, man. Beautiful pool. I did utilize that a little bit. And yeah, man, just really, really awesome. The only thing I will say, there's a lot of coral next to the ocean, so you couldn't really just kind of partake of that like you would want to do at a regular beach. But they did take you to Quinda, which was amazing, amazing, amazing. So um, videos coming with Quinda. We'll have that. We're gonna stick on Zanzibar for a little bit. So sorry it took so long for this video, man. I've been dealing with life, trying to get it together. But thanks for watching. Subscribe, give me a like, and I'll see you soon. See you soon. Later.
Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana.
Hey.
Wageni
Oh.
makaribisha Zanzibar yetu, hakuna matata. Huku chani yetu hakuna matata, kwenye kebu yetu hakuna matata.
Asante, asante.